Hey there. So I wanted to show you this little tray that I got from Temu recently. So I got it here just to replace my old dish tray, or I guess soap tray or whatever it's called. So I used to have one here that I put my soaps on. So I got my hand wash there and the dishwashing liquid there. And what happened was that water would just drip down into here and just kind of stay there and get a bit yucky, with mold and whatnot. So I got this to replace it with. And the great thing about this is it's made of I can't even say it, diamastis or something. So what happens is water goes into it and it gets absorbed. And this is quite porous, so it's eventually gonna evaporate. And the great thing about it is it's on these little feet here. So there's air under it, and that helps with the airflow and helps it evaporate. So you can see under there that there's no drips under it. The previous one used to have drips as well, even though when I put feet on it, it just had a bit of water there and couldn't evaporate because it's between plastic. But here it's pretty high up, and even if there's any water dripping under there, it has enough airflow that it can evaporate. So I'm going to test it out a little bit here. I'll wet my hand a bit. I'm going to drip some water onto it. So it's not really like these those videos you see online in the products where it evaporates very quickly. Maybe because it's winter here, so the air humidity is a bit higher. But I can say that you can see it's even getting a little bit lighter there already. In a couple of hours, it actually evaporates eventually. Takes some time, but it's much better than a standard plastic tray. All right, so let's take a closer look at it. So it's got this groove here around it. So if you've got an extra bit of water on top, it actually falls into there and it eventually goes in. Because if it was flat, water would just run off it because it doesn't absorb that fast. Yep. You can see the metal feet there, so it looks pretty nice. And under it is pretty much all flat. So let's look at the material there. It's not exactly stone. I think it's an engineered product. You can see that this circle thing here is milled, and it all has a grain of going one way. But it looks like stone if it has a porous element to it. So you can see the bits here looking like it's drying up already. Let's look around. So it's a pretty great product. Good for the bathroom, kitchen, wherever areas you can put your stuff on top. Especially the hand soaps. I find that's really cool. And it's going to keep things nice and dry. Like it helps with the evaporation. Like for example, I've got my hand wash there. If it's staying just there, water's just going to get under it and just going to stay under there like almost forever, and then it's going to get like yucky under it. But here I've got everything off the ground. Nice and neat. I think it comes in different shades of colors. Taking a look around. Right, so hope this helps you.